So you don't know what you're doing, and the walls are closing in. Just remember where we're going, and remember where we've been. We can breathe underwater, nothing can hurt us anymore. And as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. When I look at the ocean's high.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. We made it literally 2 minutes before dark last night, and we anchored in Capo Cefalu, which is it's kind of a marina slash cove here in Cefalu, and I gotta admit, it's pretty bloody nice. So we're surrounded by cliffs on all sides. We got sandy bottom, and it's like 15 feet of water, so perfect little anchorage. And we're protected from everything that's sort of north all the way to, from basically north to northwest to south. So anything easterly is no good, but we haven't got any easterlies now for the next at least 5-6 days. So we're gonna probably spend a couple days here. But yeah, we've had some coffee. We're gonna get up, maybe go do a little exploring, have some brekkie, and yeah, just see what this place has to offer. But check this out. This anchorage is stunning. How beautiful is this? And that's just locking her down. Keys?
I'll probably fall in or something. Alright.
There you go.
We leave Zephyr behind as we head in to explore this breathtaking city.
Drag the dinghy up the beach. We think it'll be safe here. Apparently, if we want to tie up anywhere over here, they charge us, so let's just hope this is all right.
Look at that.
How's this?
Stunning.
5 minutes in Cefalu and
Yeah. It's already just jaw-dropping, isn't it?
it's epic.
Cefalu is one of the most beautiful cities in Italy, and we soon start to realize why. The city is dominated by a huge rock that rises up to 270 meters above sea level, on which the Temple of Diana stands, a megalithic building linked to the worship of the water. Undoubtedly, one of the jewels in this city is Cefalu's cathedral, included as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're going to go for a quick snorkel around here, over to those rocks over there, and see what's out there. All right, off you go.
There's heated water like coming up through, and it makes the water really blurry, so it's actually really hard to see while you're snorkeling.
Thank you. Wow. This is the quietest this street has been.
Sure as. It's normally a gong show.
So we're off to Templo de Diana, which is well, it's a huge rock that we're climbing, and on it is the Templo de Diana. And it should take us about an hour and a half round trip.
Yeah.
But it's already so hot. We try to get out really early to do this, but the office or whatever doesn't open till 8:30, so that's the earliest. And it's 8:30 on the notes now. So.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Cathedral?
And now begins the 45-minute slog to the top. We're so out of shape. Because we're gotta go up. Check out these views. Incredible. And we've only just started.
It's like it's fallen.
Wow. Oh my god. What a slog. We got up pretty quick, but we're looking for the castle, aren't we, Frere?
There it is.
Over there?
I think so.
Oh, we got ages to go.
What do you mean? It's right there.
I don't know if you can just see off in the distance one of the Aeolian Islands. Well, two of them actually. That's where we're heading this afternoon. Frere's looking for the castle or goats, whichever comes first. This looks awesome. We might be able to see the boat. Yeah. There's the bay we're anchored in. Cove, whatever you want to call it. Just walking along the wall. This is pretty cool.
Look at that.
Pretty incredible, eh?
So that's all the old town down there.
Yep.
And then this is like
Development.
development.
Yeah.
Get me out of jail, please.
Do you know what's been the best part about this tour?
What?
It's almost been like it's private because there's been nobody else up here.
I know.
We've had the whole mountain to ourselves.
Yeah, it's been beautiful.
It's been incredible.
And I found out an interesting fact yesterday. Cefalu means head in Italian.
Yep.
But it comes from the Greek Cefalu, which also means head. And that's what this whole city is known for, is this La Rocca, which is the head.
The head. So we just climbed the head of Sicily.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
let's keep
we're
going.
and we were ahead of everybody else today.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm ahead of you now.
no pun intended. Temple of Diana, this.
Temple of Diana.
Yeah.
So we are in the archaeological site now, aren't we, Nat?
Yeah.
And we're just trying to figure out what makes it an archaeological site versus just part of the castle.
No. So this whole archaeological site I just read is part of, after the Roman Empire fell, the Cefalu people actually moved up here and away from the water and the coastal edges because they were scared of pirates and other invaders, and they actually brought everything up here and they made their own like bread furnaces so they could make their bread, and they lived up here instead of living down by the water. So that's what that whole area was about.
Very cool.
Yeah. This is the back of the cathedral.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, there's the
Yeah.
cathedral. This is all the old town of Cefalu.
The whole area, yeah.
That is spectacular.
You can see how skinny some of those streets are. They're just
Yeah.
insane.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Look at all the fringing rocks. So what did we think of the La Rocca, the
Beautiful.
castle on top of the mountain?
Epic views.
Yeah.
It was well worth it, wasn't it? The climb.
Yeah.
Go through some back alleys.
Yeah, so I think that's right. That was worth it. It was €4 a head to go to the top.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. Like you definitely, it's a steep hike
Yeah, but it's not.
and it's pretty rocky in sections, but
Yeah.
you know, I think like Grandma Mabel's not getting up the top, but but I think everybody else will be all right. But it's definitely worth it, and the views are spectacular.
Yeah.
All right, I think we need some brekkie though, because we're starving.
Well, this is one of the hardest anchorages to leave, but our time was up. We had a weather window to sail from here to the Aeolian Islands, and we had to take it. So we set sail and arrive at our first island of Filicudi. Leaving Cefalu.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's such a good time.
We were right at the top of that peak just a few hours ago, and now it's time to say goodbye. We are off to the Aeolian Islands. It's about an 8-hour trek, we reckon.
Yep, 8 hours.
And the first island we're stopping at is called Filicudi. Filicudi. From what we've heard, it's all rock bottom, like rocky bottoms. And we've never really anchored with rocks. We've always been super cautious and always wanting to anchor in sand. We met these Germans that were on another boat, and they said that it still holds quite well. So fingers crossed for that. So hopefully we can put our sails up. We might even be able to put our sails up now. We'll see.
Yeah, it might come in a little bit early. Who knows? Looks like
But that's Cefalu behind us, and it was actually quite sad saying goodbye to Cefalu. It was really such a beautiful, beautiful place, and the anchorage was just, it was like being in a marina. Well, we were kind of in the marina without paying though.
Well, we've made it, guys. Nas just jumped in and had a nice, refreshing swim. Well, we thought it would be refreshing. The water is well over 30 degrees here. We've made it to Filicudi, which is one of the Aeolian Islands. It's the first stop of our Aeolian adventure. We're going to go from here and sort of ping along the islands all the way out to Stromboli, which is that active volcano. We did something we've never done before, which is we've anchored in rocks. Everybody is doing it, so we're a little nervous, and we're in really deep water. We haven't anchored this deep before either, so
We hope the anchor comes back up.
yeah, we hope the anchor comes back up, or Nat's got to learn to dive to 40 feet. So no, 45 feet, I don't know, somewhere around there. So, but it's really cool. It's so rugged. It kind of reminds us of the Azores as we were coming in. You'll see from some of the footage that it's very reminiscent of our time in the Azores.
The Blue Grotto. And wow, there's like all these little caves. Let's go through that one though, I think.
Alright.
We should. It's so rugged, the landscape here. Absolutely beautiful.
Alright, there we go. Blue Grotto.
Little scary right in the very back.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything. And I was like trying to look down like, what can you see?
Because there's quite a few jellies in the water, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know if they're dangerous to be honest, but...
I don't know anything about it.
Well, that was awesome. The Blue Grotto is so good. Way better than I thought it was going to be. Well, that's it, guys. We've arrived at Salinas, which is the next island in the Aeolian Islands.
What's the worst time to go for a walk, I always say?
Midday.
And off we go for our walk.
That's how we always do this.
And it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy climb either. It's quite steep, so...
Always hottest part of the day.
Always.